Yo, right now you're listening to Nothing Major, Nothing Mad, just a Nothing But Music podcast. We got myself, Benzo in the building, and with my brother H.
Carl, we're back again. It's another week. I don't look very different, but obviously, yeah, it's another week to you, man. Yeah, bro. Today we're here with Mykez.
Big up Max, man, in the building today, man.
Come on, man.
Way overdue, man.
Long overdue.
Way
Obviously,
overdue.
if you guys haven't watched it already, tune into that episode with Danny Young. That was hard. But yeah, bro. Today we're here with Mykez, man. What are you saying, bro?
I'm blessed, my bro.
It's good to have you on, man.
Good to have
For
you
real.
on still.
That's love for real.
Let's talk about who are you, what do you do for those that don't know? It's a quick introduction.
Well, to be fair, for me, like, yeah, man, I started initially as a producer, to be fair. That was more my thing. You know what I mean? I just started playing with Fruity Loops.
Oh yeah,
For
come on,
studio.
come on, yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. It was
garage
just,
band.
it was playing with that. And then what it is, my brethren in the ends, and he was just like, you know what? There's a youth club locally, G, like, come true, innit? I was like, yo, say no more, innit? What they got there? Yeah, they got studio, they got table tennis, everything going on. Alright, cool. I was like, yeah, pass through. And I was like songwriting for a bit and all that. I was like, okay, cool, it's not too serious, but something. Walk in the studio, they had a producer there, big up that producer. He's done bits still, do you know what I mean? Just had that platform for the youth to just come and do their thing. Yeah, man, walk up in there and I was like, oh, I was kind of nervous hopping on the mic. So I was just like, oh shit, all right, cool. Let me just hop on the mic. As soon as I hopped on the mic, bro, like, I never wanted to come off again. You know what I was going? I was like, yo, I'm hopping in there. And Fifid,
How old are you?
that. How old am I?
And how old have you been at that when you were doing that?
When I started, I must have been 15, 16.
Okay.
So, yeah, so I was coming into college. And, yeah, man, I don't regret one bit because it just changed my life forever going forward, man. Do you know what I mean? So,
Wicked.
100%, like. And, yeah, man, just recording and everyone just, it was sick, man. Pure vibes. I've probably still got that recording somewhere. I don't even know where it is, but it's just, yeah, man, it's just that opportunity. And that's one thing I took from that, the opportunity just to actually go and present something that I never thought I would do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what I say to anyone. Anything that you think that, okay, let me try it, I might like it, cool. Do it. You just never know where it takes you. Ever since then, fam, I was still big that youth club today.
Do you miss that community feel in the ends and that?
100.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's lacking. There's not many youth facilities
No.
that I've seen anyway. I haven't seen many come across. Do you know what I mean? And that's important, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because even at the youth club, big up, shout out Bolo, for real. Do you know what I mean? Because they had like little, let's say like programs, kind of like, do you know what I mean? Like they had like little, yeah, I could say programs. So they gave like opportunity for like, say, anyone there, the youth, to get a certificate for, I don't know, something like this, to kind of build their life skills and all of that thing. So I was just like, yo, that's sick, do you know what I mean? And everyone felt like they were valued there. And the youth like came off the road to actually be somewhere to kind of just be distracted for a bit. Obviously to play table tennis, Xbox, whatever it is, but at the same time, just not be on bullshit, do you know what I mean? So it was a pure thing, man. So I always embrace it. Do you know what I mean? So it's pure, man, 100%.
So your journey of music started off very, like you said, pure, very organic. Just very
organic.
Do you think you've carried that organic energy to this point now?
100%. Like, me, I just love to keep it real. It's the best thing. Do you know what I mean? So, like, when you just keep it real and keep it into your inner self, fam, everything just naturally comes to you. You get so many beautiful opportunities come to you. Do you know what I mean? Just naturally gain respect. Do you know what I mean? So it's just a lot of beautiful waves that carry with you. And I believe in energy and aura. Do you know what I mean? So it carries you. And speaking on that, like, on the current date, bro, like, I just do a lot of, like, see, like, incense sticks.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of, like,
My
things
mum's
like
on that.
meditation.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I love,
Does
like,
work,
things like
though.
that. It just really gets me to focus and calm down.
Yeah.
Stay at
Yeah.
ease. And
Like the voices in your head, it will just.
yeah,
Yeah.
100%, bro. Like, I'm able to really focus going forward. Yeah, man.
How do you find them, like, the discipline to meditate? Because that's one thing I found very, very difficult about trying to meditate. Is it's not easy, man. It's like, because I find when you tell your mind, right, now I'm gonna relax, now don't think about anything, that's when you start thinking about everything.
I think it's when you
100%.
force it though. I think things come.
Bro, trust me, I know the feeling. Like, and I'm one that's an overthinker. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think a lot. Sometimes
Yeah.
I'm just like, yo, and a lot of the time it really distracts me from my actual planning. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so like, to take that time to meditate really is just not exactly organizing it too tough. Like sometimes it's just like, you know what? Let me just stay away from any distraction, my phone, the TV, anything, and just kind of just sit at one spot for a few minutes. Just be like, just taking that time and try not to even think about anything. Just stay there for even 3 to 5 minutes, and it actually just, you know what? You're like, yo, it's like a little snooze. Do you know what I mean? So you're like, all right, cool. Right. It's like a relapse. Like you're like, okay, cool. Let's do what I need to do. But it's like that little few moments will really like kind of line everything up going forward so nicely. Like you don't even have to.
So how do you feel after you do that? How do you feel?
I feel so blessed, bro. Do you know what I mean? I feel like if I didn't meditate, I feel like I would have lost myself. Do you know what I mean? Like I would have been extra nervous. Just a lot of things going on, heart pumping too quick. Because I've been through like mental health, bro. So do you know what I mean? Like severe anxiety, depression, bro, and that really helped that. You know what I mean? Even just watching videos like that, like calming videos, even just, you know what I do nowadays as well? Sometimes when it comes to the night, when I just want to wind down, what I do is just go on my PS4, play, go on YouTube and play like, say like, you see these videos that you got like a nice layout background. And it's just sounds of the rain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and it's like a 2-hour video, 4-hour video. Just leave it there playing in the background.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
man, I'm at peace.
Yeah. How do you think that changes your music? Like, do you do that before you record?
To be fair, I wouldn't say it shapes my music, because my music, a lot of the time, I think it's more energetic, jumpy, and this and that. But then, it's helped me definitely write.
Right.
I mean,
get you in that focus space.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely helped me
Block
write
out the chatter in your head and just focus on.
100%. And I've been through times when you just get writer's block, like you're just like, oh,
Yeah.
I can't think of bars, like, yo, like, even producers, like, I was thinking, oh, I can't even make a beat, this and that. But it's like, yeah, man, like, a lot of the time, when you just step away from that project and you come back to do it again sometime later, you don't want to give up on that project because it can be so sick going forward, do you know what I mean? I got so many projects, bro, it's like, I'm just like, yo, even from 3 years, 4 years ago, do you know what I mean? So it's like, definitely always keep a hold of that because you just never know when it come in handy. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, it's a pure thing. But yeah, like, this whole thing of like meditation and everything, I'll give that advice to anyone.
Yeah, that's right. I hope you carry that through the rest of your career, man. That seems
Yeah,
like
I mean-
proper great method. And I think many others should try that. But you know, it is when you grow up, say in London, and that it's such a fast-paced environment. So that should have the strength to slow yourself down and actually meditate. And it's hard, but that's why I can proper respect it. It's because it's like London, you're just so day to day. It's like honestly, I haven't even touched base of myself yet.
Exactly, bro. If you
So when
lose
you're
track
doing
of,
that-
like you were saying earlier, you lose yourself, and it's so true. Like, bro, you know, for people that have gone through similar experiences as us, like, just imagine, bro, being at like I don't know London Bridge Station at 5 o'clock, and there's just heads,
it's-
bodies, bro, bodies.
yeah,
Like it's
no.
too much, man. You know what I mean? Like,
It's for real.
yeah. it's
And not
crazy.
everyone's the same. Some people can hack it. Some people need other. Some people might have to rush it to hack it. Some people are just have to meditate. Some people have to do. Everyone's different, innit? Everyone's
100%.
different.
And that's another thing. I cut down a lot of that as well. Smoke and just alcohol. Do you know what I mean? To just focus on.
I
what
wanted
need
to ask you.
do.
So, has that been something that you find difficult? Because obviously, I remember even back at school, when I told one of my like head teachers I wanted to do, I wanted to get into like music, radio production, and you know, the music industry. She said, "Oh, like, you got to be careful because there's a lot of like, there's drugs and alcohol and there's bad temptations in the music industry, innit? Like, has that been something that you've struggled with?"
I could say, yeah. I could definitely say I struggled with, like, in a sense, without realizing. A lot of the time, do you know what I mean? Like you're just doing it, you're there, yakking, all of this and that, smoking up. And I was doing it a lot when I was in the end. Do you know what I mean? Like, and you know what I mean? Wake and bakes, always late night. Fam, I would even smoke
best
and
way
go
to ruin your
college.
day, bro.
You know what I mean? But like, over time, it really caught up to me when I came down here to Southampton. Don't know what it might have been, just like a change of scenery, coming to a new city,
Yeah.
a lot of changes. So I think that's when I started to really get a lot anxious. And I didn't really understand it because it was so early on. And I was just like, yo, like, what's this? Like, am I having a heart attack? Do you know what I mean? So you just think paranoid, like.
Paranoid.
Do you know what I mean? So you're just like, right, what's going on? What's going on? And then over time, once I started to really learn and understand, like, what it actually is, I really started to gain a lot more control of things. Do you know what I mean? So, do you know what I mean?
The first point of solving the problem is identifying, though, innit?
Mm-hmm.
You get me? But I feel like you just said that you're an overthinker and stuff. I feel like when you are an overthinker, certain things like weed and things like that can sound like such an undie weed. But yeah, I'm saying certain things like drugs and that can trigger more anxiety because if you're already thinking like that anyway, you can just trigger certain things.
100%. I used to think it was a smoke and that, do you know what I mean? But it's just naturally how I was thinking.
Yeah.
But it's just in heightened, as you say.
Yeah,
like,
it's heightened, and I think your
senses.
your brain's not ready for that heightening for any human. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you're someone that's just takes life as it comes, and it might work for you, innit? But if someone that you hold on a sec, why is that? You think if you're smoking, next thing you know, be like, oh, why is that mic there? Oh, when who made that mic? I wonder how long it took to make the mic. Oh, I wonder who recorded on that mic. Like, it's just too much going on. There's too much going on. Like, there's too much going on. You get me? So, yeah, man, it's too much. But it's good that you can focus naturally and just using the auras that were within you. You don't have to have no unearthly substance inside you. Just think. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Good, man.
I think it goes way beyond and it was way deeper in the sense of my upbringing. My upbringing was beautiful for what it was, do you know what I mean? And without that father figure, it's definitely taken a toll going forward. Do you know what I mean? He wasn't really present, and that's been distant even from my other side of the family. Like, and yeah, man, it's taken a huge toll going forward, but it worked out the way it did. Do you know what I mean? Because then again, I found a way to reconnect with that side of the family. Do you know what I mean? So all blessings.
You know what, bro? I really, really respect that you said that because, like, I don't think that's a message that gets spoken about in the music industry at all. Like you said, just stop bunning, bro. Like that message, no one really says that. Everyone encourages it. Everyone encourages it. Smoking, drinking, doing this, doing that. But like, they don't understand the detriment they might have to people's brains, bro.
100%. Like, sometimes it's like an instinct. Sometimes you feel like I've been at situations where sometimes I go to a motive and I feel like I need to have alcohol. I feel like I need to smoke. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just
a crutch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Like
I can't. If we're at a party now, man, I have to get juiced.
You know what? I would love to go to a party and be able to like interact with everyone the same way and not need any sort of social lubricant.
What's a social
Wait, you know what he's talking about? You know what he's talking about? Like, but that's powerful, though.
The description's killing me.
Listen.
No, he's not wrong. Boy, what a way to put it, boy. What a way to put it.
Literally.
Man.
You've been reasonable. Oh my days.
Oh
boy, but no, all seriousness, it's true. Sometimes I wish I'd be like, I go into a rave, I'm thinking, I wish I could just do this sober. But I do like to, sometimes, if you're not someone that's gonna rush to chat to people anyway, sometimes I feel like, get a bit in moderation, get a bit juiced up, get you mingling a bit. Because obviously not everyone's really willing to go like that. Just, party. Some people are just a bit chill when they step in the rave, do you get what I'm saying? So I need to go in there, the juice has got to be sizzling a bit. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's different strokes for different folks. Man.
Definitely. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. You just... You do what you feel is right in that moment, do you know what I mean? You don't have to follow nothing, do you know what I mean?
Literally.
That's the best way, man.
So, like, if you could describe your music, like, what would, to an alien, what would you, what would it be?
The way that question there to an alien, you know? I'll probably tell him some bad things. But nah, for real, you know what? For my music, I'll say my current music, I definitely feel like I've found my core sound, and I feel like I've taken a long time to do that. And as I say, it's a journey. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So you really go through stages. I've been through different phases. You go through my Spotify catalogue. You got all different kind of vibes. Do you know what I mean? I even tried the singing thing. It worked for me, but
So I'm glad you admit it though, because too much men are declining these R&B singers to go on hooks. Just to sing themselves. Just get the singer. You know what I'm saying? Just get the singer. But yeah, continue. Sorry, you got many different vibes on your phone, all type of things.
Definitely, and like even before I thought, let me take him that, but I thought, nah, let me just leave them there, because then it
Growth.
shows this is what I've tried. Okay, cool, it's different. Boom, next. But yeah, I'd say the current sound now, pure.
Yeah.
Like, it's more me. Like, it's mad how I only really discovered the real me through like my current sound. I was like, shit.
So you discovered the real you through music.
Mm.
Damn, that's deep.
Trust me, because music, sometimes it takes you on another planet, bro. When you really like, because I do like certain things that really kind of get me to a certain like mind space for a certain track. Sometimes it's kind of like doing little things like, I don't know, locking myself in a room or something, turning the light down, even LED lights on. Do you know what I mean? Little things like that can really like spark you with ideas. You're like,
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, let me lay that. Sometimes I even try freestyling. Even freestyle helps me. I'm more of a songwriter. I can freestyle, but it's
You
not
like
my
to
major
write?
thing. I
Well,
prefer
pen and
writing
paper
it.
type.
Pardon?
Pen and paper. Like,
Yeah, pen and paper, my phone.
Mm.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it really nails down what I really want to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
yeah, man, it's a pure thing, 100%.
Makes sense. Still
Yeah.
makes sense. Because it's
Yeah.
like when you're songwriting and that, what's the benefit of that? Do you think? Like, why do you like to write down your songs? But to freestyle, like, what is it about it?
It helps me deliver my message. Do you know
Say
what I
that
mean?
again, sorry.
It helps me really deliver my message, like when I write it down.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So,
Articulate your thoughts in it, basically.
yeah. And I think that's very powerful, man. Do you know what I mean? Once you nail it down, you got it all set. It's like, man, like even with my, for example, my current thing. So my current trap, bro, what I'm saying is, yeah, it just, I feel like I really grasped it, and I was like, yo, this is the sound I want to keep kind of making. Like the Afro kind of, do you know what I mean? You're in a
Roots.
party,
Yeah.
jamming, do you know what I mean? Yeah, kind of thing.
What country you from?
Country,
Yeah.
Portuguese.
Is that it? That.
I got, well, if you talk about my deeper roots,
Yeah.
Angolan, Mozambique.
Oh, Angola got a mix of Portugal. Quite
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
So
Oh.
yeah, got all of that, and yeah, man. You know what? I feel like talking about that. I feel like even this like current single that I got out, Bars Upon Bars. I think that will help me deliver the language, the Portuguese language into that music, because you got the Afro vibes already in it, and then because I can speak it. I wouldn't say I'm fluent in Portuguese. I can speak it with my family. I more understand it. Do you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but I feel like, yeah, man, once you catch something, and it'll help you really like speak more that language, and then it'll help you naturally be around the people that speak the same language. Do you know what I mean? So it's just, yeah, man, it's a whole wave, for real.
Yeah, man.
100%. Do you know what I mean? It's pure.
So talk on Be On Point Entertainment.
Mhm.
What's that about?
Be on point. It's a movement. You know what I mean? It's a pure movement just to get talents. Do you know what I mean? Artists, singers, dancers. I even have poets. Do like lives every Thursdays. Do you know what I mean? It's just a whole platform, a hub.
What, Instagram Live?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a whole hub, like, and it's a beautiful thing I started because I met so many people, and it's
Can
beautiful to
imagine,
connect.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Around the world, bro. Like, have
Yeah.
people from the US come in.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
go on
so-
the
No,
Instagram.
bruv,
and
social
get it
media,
now.
like
Yeah.
people take it for granted. It really is a mad thing. Like you can connect with people from all around the world,
100.
and
100%.
doing the Facebook Live talent shows. Like a lot of people do that. Like Drewski, and obviously his thing's like more funny in it, but like it's that could be a really good way to get people's music out there, isn't it?
Definitely.
It's underrated.
Definitely, man.
But yeah, but you've been going on that since 2018, no?
2018 is when I found it, yeah, when I started it up. And at the time, I wouldn't say I was serious with it. I was just like, oh, yeah, be on point. Acting like it was kind of like a label kind of thing, this and that. But then I really, you know what, shout out my broski, Larry. He really got me to really deep it further. He gave me that a pure message to be like, you know what, you got such a real good movement, my bro. Deep it, look what you got there. Do you know what I mean? Like, that really guided me. Like, I felt, you know what, it gave me a second ear of like, to push me forward.
Yeah, that
It's another
reassurance.
angle for people to get, because
Yeah.
I got to know you through Be On Point. That's how I knew who you was. You
Yeah,
get me?
yeah, for real.
So it's just like it's just
Do you
another
know what I
angle.
mean? I'd say it's probably about a year or so, maybe. Yeah, coming to a year. I'd say, yeah, that's when Be On Point really became a thing of like Instagram lives, talent scouting kind of thing, and We had our recent event as well on
Yeah,
Thursday.
the other day with Timber and
Yeah.
Chimney and that.
You
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
I mean? Like, it's just pure, man, 100%. So,
That's
yeah,
good,
proper
man.
thing,
That's good. I think it's
100%.
nice that you got foundations already that are being set.
Yeah, for real, man. Like, and yeah, man, I'm just want to see like the whole vision forward now with this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Where are you
Like,
trying to take it? How far are you trying to take it? Like global or well, it's already
Listen,
semi-global now, isn't it? But
it can definitely reach global.
yeah,
Just once I set my mind to it, it'll definitely get there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, 100%, man.
wicked, man, wicked.
You know what I mean? Just getting a lot of people on board, and especially having that here in the city of Southampton, getting like artists, all of them, like, do you know what I mean? Everyone together.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'd like to do, is just because there's so many artists and everyone that I meet on the regular,
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
yeah.
On the regs, like, so it's just getting everyone in one spot together to really connect. And I felt like this with this current event. Do you know what I mean? The event, shout, do you know what I mean? The artists that came on, fam, and done their thing on the stage. Big up, man. Flipping. It was just that moment of, yo, like, we're all together at one spot, man.
Vibing, good vibes.
It's something that I don't see, like,
Yeah.
often.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, alright, something needs to go on here. Like, I need to start getting something together because we all connected. Do you know what I mean, man? It's just vibes. Everyone's just having a great time, a laugh. Like, it's pure, man.
No, that's wicked.
Pure.
It's important to you to have like numerous streams of income, because you're not just rapping, you're not just producing. Do you still produce?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're not just doing one or the other. You're putting on events. You're doing all of these things. Like, is that important to you?
Yeah.
Do you think it's something that people should think about? Like, 'cause I don't
Definitely.
think a lot of people think about that. You know,
Yeah.
they think, oh, I'm just good at rapping, so I'm just gonna start rapping, or like, I can only make beats, so this is my destiny. I'm only gonna be making beats. Like, would you think?
No, 100%. I think you should just help your mind to be like as open as possible with opportunities. Definitely, whatever you feel like you can really do in terms of things. Do you know what I mean? If you feel you can spit. If you can feel, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think you should limit yourself.
Yeah, you don't know until you try, innit?
That's what I'm saying.
Literally.
Yeah, and it's good that you're not afraid to try new things. Like you're saying, you tried the singing thing, might not have been for you, but at least you tried it. At least you had the courage to say, you know what, fuck it.
At least you know your strengths and weaknesses are as well.
Exactly. That's where you
Yeah.
discover a lot of it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, so it's a pure thing, man. Like, yeah, man. And you saying that actually, like, building like multiple sources of income is important.
Yeah,
Having that multiple sources, like, do you know what I mean? Having a dip in each part of the pie. Do you know what I mean? Like, because once you limit yourself with that thing, is that you feel stuck. So once you feel like, okay, cool, let me try promoting events, see where that takes me. If one thing doesn't go the way you want it to, alright, cool. I have the other thing that I
it's
started up as
important
well.
and pause, but it's
Yeah, I mean-
important keeping your fingers in different pies, isn't it?
Do you ever feel like you might overstretch yourself though when you do a lot of stuff?
Yeah, you don't want it to be over stressful. Do you know what I mean? You want to be like, oh nah, there's so much thing. Like, you want it to be like, you know what? Have that mindset of like appreciating that you have all of these things going for you, rather than it being like a heavy task. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Nah, you're right, man. You're right. So what music are you like feeling right now, like apart from yourself, of course?
Oh, to be fair, you know what? I'm pretty open to listen to music, bro. I listen to all types of music: pop, R&B, Afro beats, dancehall, and it's just like taking inspiration from each genre, really.
So what artists though that you feeling? No, what you say?
That's a broad question. There's so many artists.
UK artists, UK artists.
UK artists. You know what? There's so many to name, but at the top of my head, I listen to a lot of like rap, say like Young's Tef,
Oh yeah,
Crimsy. You
legend.
know what I mean? Like,
the Borrowers.
yeah, UK rap like Wretch, I mean Avelino. Yeah,
You like the wordy kind of guys that are proper
wordy
technical,
guys,
man.
yeah, but to be fair, like in
yeah.
each genre, I have like artists that I listen to. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, it's pure because like if you go through my playlist, I've got all sorts. So it's like I feel like I like to create a playlist where it's like it's got variations. If I'm feeling like I want to listen to this, okay, I've got that right there. Boom, boom, boom. Do you know what I mean? So,
Or is it you like to have it like a little flavour, like a palette?
yeah,
I'm different, you know. All my playlists are like separate. It's a genre. Obviously, people are different. And what about you, H? You saying you got?
Bro, do you know what? It's funny. I just have a list of liked songs, and then whatever I'm feeling in that moment, I'll just scroll down, click that, and I'll be like, okay. Or like halfway through that song, I'll be like, oh, this is what I want to listen to next. And I'll just click on it. Like I'll make a
Oh,
little
is it?
set.
You think on the
yeah,
go?
yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I've never really been into playlists, to be honest. I don't really know
love a
why.
playlist.
It's never.
To be fair, I twisted. I do have playlists. To be fair, I have gym, I have pipe music,
Oh,
I
yeah,
have
yeah,
this
yeah,
and that. Do you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you have different kind of playlists going
No,
on. Do you know
yeah,
what I mean?
of course, man.
But
They all serve different purposes.
yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, man, it's just man. A lot of the time, I just like to just sometimes play the shuffle. See
Yeah.
what comes to me, and I'm like, ooh,
No, my shuffle is a
Yeah,
bit
because
risky,
sometimes
man.
you'll find a song that you're like, raw. I forgot about this completely.
Do you know
This is
what I mean?
hard. Like,
yeah, don't let you
Yeah,
listen
truth,
to
you
the
can
same.
surprise yourself, innit?
yeah, bro.
Yeah, no, I hear you still. I hear you. Because sometimes, but I like it. Say if I do like if I'm going work or something, I just slap on the drill playlist. I just channels me to get into, just to let get me in the zone of going to work. And obviously it's freezing cold on the Monday. Like I gotta be, you know what I'm saying. But if it's like I don't know, I'm just kicking back or something, just click back on some of my smooth playlist. You get what I'm saying? So different things for different. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Yeah. So it's just interesting how Spotify's playlist to kind of molded people's. It just kind of shows people's mindsets in the way. It's obviously H. So once I think on the go, you're trying to like have a variation. I'm trying to have it's different still. It makes sense. So where do you see yourself fitting in this current UK scene, or
That's a
you
really
don't,
good
or you
question.
thinking above it? You thinking
That's a good question still. To be fair, in this UK scene, to be real, I'd say like it'll be pretty nice, but not in a sense. I don't see it huge, unless obviously, do you know what I mean? I'm not forcing that, and then it'll just come to me. Do you know what I mean? The wave will just come. But like, yeah, man, I just see a nice wave going forward, like creating a scene where I think the Be On Point. I think the Be On Point will be bigger than me.
I hear that.
Like, I think a lot more people feel a lot more involved. There's
Yeah.
a lot more value.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, like,
I like the name as well. To be
you know
fair.
what I mean? It's
Yeah,
a
stands
statement in
out,
itself. And it's pure.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
that's
mean?
what I'm
Like,
saying.
it helps you with your life and going forward, bro. Like, all aspects, not just music, whatever it is you do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Oh, well, that's good, man. But yeah, thanks for coming on, man. So shout out your socials, man. Shout everyone know what's going on.
come on. It's at Mykez Official, Mykez Official. For real, man. There's a lot of things coming. Keep on tight with the Be On Point movement. For real.
What's the socials for Be On Point?
Be On Point.
Yeah, what's
It's
the social?
at Be On Point Entertainment.
Yeah, that would be somewhere on the
And
screen.
that's
Yeah,
a B
get
with a
that.
B, not B-E.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
B space on space point entertainment. Yeah, man. Also, I wanted to do as well. Come on, free my bro Dice, man. Needs to come out soon, man. For real. You know what I mean? Like, it's been blessing, man. For real, man. And big up my bro Logs. For real, it's a lot of things that really like. You know what I mean?
Big
A
up
lot of
them,
the.
man.
It's pure, man. It's a deep thing, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
My
follow the
broskies.
movement, man. Follow the movement. Man.
For real, follow the movement. Come on. On to
Follow
the
Nothing
rise,
But
man.
Music Pod as well. While
Nothing
you're
but
at it.
music
For
for
real.
myself, blog by Benzo.
Yeah.
Cool.
This is
See
your
you
time
lot
to
next
shout
week,
yourself
innit?
out, you know.
Bro, Nothing But Music, you'll find me, innit?
Yeah.
Nothing But Music Pod.
Yeah, man, but that's
it,
that, man.
And we'll see you lot next week, innit?
Alright.